Oh yeah, we're recording.
Yeah, we're recording.
All right, well, let's talk about some dumb shit then.
Yeah.
What dumb shit do you want to talk about?
I'll talk about some of the fitness scenes that I didn't see much fitness scenes in New York or anything, but I'll talk about that. I went to Central Park, a lot of runners.
Losers. Just kidding.
Yeah.
You mean weak people?
Yeah.
I know you. We've been sending some bangers here in this chat, dude. What can we pull from here?
Are you talking about the Instagram chat? Yeah. So funny.
Talking about how Carmen's gonna shit.
Yeah, that's a good one. That one was crazy.
That is wild. All right, we'll figure out some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I have two. I have one.
You have one?
We'll figure
Perfect.
it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Okay. Action.
Boop.
Welcome to the podcast. We are on episode
33.
33.
Yeah.
Of Unscripted Strength. Welcome back for the 33rd time. I am Ethan.
I'm Day.
And this is our crazy, cool, fun podcast where we kind of just sit here and drink sodies and talk about our lives and fitness and things we think about too often or things we don't think about or pieces of our childhood that randomly come up.
Yeah.
But, whatever. We do have some Spotify comments that
Oh, I did not see them.
We'll grab them at some point.
Okay.
My normal intro. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast. We need to get this out of the way quickly so we can move on to our exhilarating topics for the day, which we don't know what they are yet. But it's always helpful if you follow the podcast on Spotify and YouTube's and Instagram and share it with all your friends and family and force them to listen to this. Force them. Hold the headphones in their ears, hit play, turn it all the way up, and force them into doing this. It will help us. It helps the algorithm. It's not good for domestic violence charges, so you probably shouldn't do it. But if you did do it, it would help our page a lot, and that would mean a lot to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't encourage violence, but if it happens, just kidding. It's a joke. Don't do that. We're gonna start with our training. We're gonna talk about our training. Dave's gonna go first because I said so, and
Okay.
Mine's not super exciting. If you notice, we are not sponsored yet by any of these. Before Dave goes, I'm sorry. We're not sponsored by these. I want to let you know what we're drinking. So if you get triggered by us drinking artificially sweetened drinks, that's unfortunate. We love them dearly.
Yeah.
In fact,
dude.
These were here waiting for the podcast start. I showed up with these as like a welcome back to Tucson gift because Dave was in New York. And I wanted to bring some sodies for the podcast.
Yeah.
So if Fresca probably owns...
I think it's a Coca-Cola company. Yeah.
If Coca-Cola wants to sponsor us, we love you dearly. I mean, I almost got you the cherry float. They have cherry float, but it wasn't in diet, so...
Oh.
Yeah, we're not drinking that lame shit. And not because we're scared of sugar. We both love carbohydrates, but this is so much better.
It's elite.
Okay, so back to the training after our hydration conversation. Dave, how's your training going?
It's good. So I think I mentioned in the last episode, which was like 2 weeks ago, that I was traveling last week and that I had just planned like a deload-ish type week just because I knew we were traveling. Yeah. And the flight times were kind of crazy and all this stuff. So and we were going to do a lot of walking, and that's exactly what we did. So there was a lot. Yeah, dude. So we originally planned to walk on one of the days, to walk from the tip of Manhattan all the way down and do about like 20-ish miles or so. So we were able to do that. So we did that on the second day. So we got there, actually, on the second day, because we got there at like 3:30 a.m.-ish time. Yeah, I know, it was horrible. Flights were delayed and all that. So we got there at 3:30 a.m., slept a little bit. And then the first day, we just kind of walked. I think it was 8 miles that day. We just walked around the city and all that. Marley's first time in New York City, so just showing her, like, the basics of, like, this is Times Square. Yeah. This is what, like, the subway looks like, things like that. And that day, we decided to bring our backpack because she had some schoolwork that she needed to do. So we walked those 8 miles with, like, our backpacks on because we stopped at coffee shops to do work. And it was really fun.
That sounds sick.
The weather was perfect. Yeah. Second day was when we did the 20-mile walk, and we started at the tip of Manhattan, by the Bronx, and we walked through some sketchy areas, dude. It was like the non-touristy parts, like it was bad. And we were just like, oh, but that's like, I lived in that area when I was in New York for a bit. So I'm like, this is like, you gotta appreciate those parts of New York City. And it's cool too, because like they're like, Brooklyn is super gentrified, right? And so there's a lot of good coffee shops, there's a lot of good food, there's a lot of like cool things to do, where there are pockets of like the Bronx and the Queens that are not gentrified yet. So it's kind of cool to see the culture just from that side of it. So I liked it. It was kind of crazy, but like I liked seeing it. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, you know? Yeah, so we did that. We walked through all of it. And so that day, by the end of the day, we were super tired, but it was really fun. I worked out the next day. I just did like Stairmaster, hotel workout stuff. That week I did like three like hotel stylish workouts.
What was your Stairmaster time?
45 minutes.
Your ability to, what do? Because are you reading? Are you listening to a podcast?
No, so my headphones broke, so I don't know. Actually, not that they broke, and then after I stopped caring for them because they broke, so I lost them. I don't know where they are. So I haven't had headphones for the past like 2 weeks, so I just like walked.
Thought about things.
Yeah.
Were you in your head thinking?
Not really. It was like just mindless. Like I was just staring at the timer.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I did that.
Huh.
And I started thinking about like, you know, just different things. But if I have my phone, sometimes I'll just do random tasks. So like that day specifically on the Stairmaster, I remember we wanted to go to visit one of my alma maters, Columbia, since it's right there in the city. And we were like, let's go visit. But it's a closed campus, so you can't just like walk on it. You need like a pass. And so I had to like log on and get an alumni pass and all that. And get one for Marley so that she can join me. So like on this, and you know, it was a quick process, but it takes a bit to do. So I like did random tasks like that, and then I would put my phone down and just like mindlessly walk for 10 minutes, and then pick it up and do something else.
And just stare at the timer.
Yeah.
When do you get the feeling of like, I don't want to do this anymore? Do you ever get that feeling?
No, it's more like, all right, I need to do something else. Like I have other stuff to do. So like,
but you enjoy it.
I enjoy it, yeah. Wow. So like that day, it was more like I did 45 minutes, and I was like, okay, I still need to do some type of quick lift or like movement stuff, and then I have to go back to up to the hotel room because me and Marley plan to go to visit the campus. So it was more like, okay, I'm on a time crunch right now. Like I can't just go forever. Yeah, I would say usually if I'm doing like just easy cardio, I start getting bored at like the 90-minute mark. I'm like, okay, I could be done now. Like my brain's done with this. But usually I could go up to 90 minutes and like feel fine. Yeah.
That's
and
impressive.
Then boredom hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're built differently. You're built way better than me, I think.
No, I'm just good at, I think growing up, I didn't really do much at home. Like, so I'm good at being bored. Right? Like I didn't go out much as a kid and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. It's just, you know, I think I know sometimes the first minute. Like, oh my God.
Okay, the first few minutes are the hardest.
Fuck.
The first few minutes are the hardest.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah. It's just interesting being around more people who do a lot of long duration cardio stuff. Like, I'm always like, do you like it? Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. There's never a moment where you're like, I don't know, say 62 seconds in, and you're like, oh, I'd actually rather jump off a bridge than continue doing this, but I've committed to doing this. And they're like, oh my God, no. It's like, don't you just feel so zen? And I'm like, no. I'm looking at the timer thinking like, wow, this is slowed down a lot.
Yeah.
This must be going slower. This must be broken. Because it feels like 10 years I've been here for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's just interesting. That. Anyway, okay, so 3 hotel gym workouts that day. And the is that including the Stairmaster?
The Stairmaster was, no, that was a separate one.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was, the hotel we got, the pictures, that showed the gym.
No.
It was like, oh, it has everything. Like it had, because the hotel gym had a Stairmaster, which is like, you know, not that common.
Yeah.
Had a lot of treadmills and things like that. And in the pictures, it like showed, it had like a cardio room and a weight room that had like a bunch of machines. So I was like, I'm gonna fuck around with machines all week.
Yes.
Dumbbells up to like 100 something. So it went pretty heavy. It had a squat rack. And then we get there, and the hotel, like, almost every machine was broken. Almost every machine. And they had, like, every machine, and almost all of them were broken. It was dirty, like, super dirty. Like, things were all messed up. But I was able to get, like, squat rack work in for, like, you know, I did front squats one day, dumbbell benching, things like that. The machine row worked, so that was nice. I was able to do, like, some back stuff. But it was a huge disappointment, so I ended up doing.
Did you write a review?
No. God, I hate writing reviews. At this point, I did like, it was like it was a horrible experience at hotel.
No.
But it all worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like right in Times Square though, so I can't complain. The location was great.
Yeah. And then you do a 20-mile day.
Yeah, and then so like. On the days we didn't do 20 miles, that 20 mile, we still did like 8 miles.
Sure.
So, you know.
Still a lot of walking.
Yeah, there was a lot of walking still.
Okay.
That 20-mile day was awesome. Like, yeah, it was good. And it's crazy too, because like I was feeling it in my like feet and my knees.
Yeah.
It was fun, honestly.
Yeah, it's almost a marathon.
Yeah.
And you just walked all day.
Mm-hmm.
Got food, got coffees.
Yep.
And just walked New York.
Yep.
Did you go like top to bottom?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I almost sent you a text message when I saw the distance you went, and was like, the first thought I had was, did you go from the top of New York to the bottom of New York? And then I was like, I can't send that text message because in my head, there's no way it's only 20 miles long, and I'm gonna sound so fucking stupid.
Manhattan, so it was.
Okay,
tip
yeah,
of
yeah,
Manhattan.
yeah, Manhattan, even that.
Yeah.
In my head, I was like, there's no way it's only 20 miles long. And I was going to ask this question, be like, did you walk the whole thing? Is that the whole island? And then I didn't Google anything, and then I just never texted you it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, there's no way it's that small, but it's that small.
At least for the route that we took. And so, yeah.
So many people live there.
Dude, so many people. It's so crowded.
And you can go from top to bottom in 20 miles.
Yeah. It is so fucking crowded.
Yeah.
And like, so I know when I told and let me backtrack. So Marley was telling me that she was telling some coworkers, like, yeah, I'm going to New York City for a vacation. Everyone's like, ugh, New York City. And I get that reaction too when I tell people that.
Really?
Because like, yeah, most people think of vacation, they think of like San Diego or going to Europe or something cool.
Oh.
New York City is so dirty and gross. People are like,
and big and populated.
New York City.
Yeah, but the restaurants and the food and the culture and
dude,
the stores.
Everything about it, like you just have to take it for what it is.
Yeah.
Like it's dirty. You're gonna see rats. We saw like a rat that was massive.
Hell
like
yeah.
it's just part of New York City. Like I love it there. I love everything. It's just like, it's just chaotic. It's fast. Like there's always something to do. We arrived there at 3:30 a.m. and we're getting to the hotel. Anywhere else, it'd be like sketch outside, and I wouldn't want to take an Uber.
Yeah.
There's people walking outside. People like, you know, it was still like light outside because of all the lights and all that stuff. Like it's just so, the Uber came in like a minute because there were so many Ubers already waiting around the airport. Because like everyone, it just never shuts off. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to New York City. I've been to Manhattan one time, and I was in Jersey, I think, and we drove through JFK Bridge or whatever. Yeah, I think like that giant tunnel. Yeah. Okay, and then we went to Times Square, and I walked we just walked everywhere. We went to the tower site and saw that. That was cool. Well, it wasn't cool, but it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Got pizza at all these different places, and then we went to Chinatown because the family that I was with wanted to haggle for a bunch of like Oakley glasses, and watches, and all that crazy shit. So that was fun, but it was chaos. It was pure chaos. And it was super dirty. It just kind of smells like stuff. Yeah. All the time, wherever you go, and people are really like don't care about you existing. Right. But it's cool. It's a cool place. I would go on vacation there. I mean, especially now as an adult, there are restaurants Like,
Dude, yeah.
I mean, my ideal vacation is, like, I don't care where we go. I just want to go eat places.
Yeah.
I just want to eat. That's it. That's all I want to do. So going to somewhere like New York would be fucking incredible.
Yeah, dude, it was so fun. There was always something to do.
Hell yeah.
It was great. Yeah, and I just felt like that week, I'm kind of, like, I'm really big on training, like, because I love training, right? Mm-hmm. And I hate deviating from my training and all that. And it's just something I thoroughly enjoy, so I hate vacations because it always interrupts the things that I love doing. Like, I love training. I love training in my home. I love being home. So, like, when someone wants to take a trip or go on vacation, I hate it
like, I
so
don't want
much.
to do that.
Like, my vacation is I take time off of work and I stay home and do whatever the fuck I want, which ends up being work.
Yeah.
But
you enjoy doing it.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So, I think going to places like New York where it's like you're forced to do activity the whole time. Like, you're walking everywhere, you're doing all these things. So it's like, I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then the last few days of the trip, we went to Boston since that's where my family is, which obviously I love going home. That I do love. If I'm gonna take a trip, it's like to go visit my family.
Yeah.
And then I went to Anytime Fitness. It was amazing. The people like know me there because they know that I visit every so often. So like the owner, he's like this Jack dude. He'll always see me. He's like, "Oh, hey, you're coming to visit your family?" Yeah, and like,
oh, that's sick.
Yeah, so they know who I am and all that. So, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Why don't you have a Boston accent? I'm kind of disappointed by this. I forget that that's where your family is.
Yeah.
And you're from?
Mm-hmm. Massachusetts, yeah.
What are you doing? You could sound so fucking cool.
Marley says that sometimes it comes out. And I do think it comes out when I'm there. But if you talk to, like, my brother, my sister doesn't have one. But if you talk to my brother, he definitely has one. My dad has, like, a combo of, like, Puerto Rican and, like, Massachusetts, Boston accent.
I want to know what that sounds like. That's
sick. So.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I wish you sounded like Ben Affleck in The Town.
Yeah.
You know, that would be fucking cool.
Yeah.
If you sounded like that, that'd be sick.
What is it? There's a Family Guy, I think it's Family Guy, where they talk about women with, like, the Boston accent being, like, the most unattractive thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's so funny, dude. Well, that sounds like fun. So you worked out at Anytime Fitness while you were there? Yeah. That's sick.
And that was, that day I didn't know what to do. I was like, I'm just going to leg press. And then I saw rings and I'm like, a ring muscle up. And then I'm like, oh, I got an RDL. I haven't hinged. And then I was kind of like freaking out. Marley just kind of saw me like jumping around everywhere. She's, what did she say? She's like, you look like a college boy working out where you just like shoved everything within like 45 minutes. And I was like, yeah.
You're like, that's what I wanted to do.
Exactly.
That was kind of the goal.
Yeah.
Well, you achieved your goal.
Everything.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good vacation, though.
Dude, it was so fun. Yeah.
You didn't get to do you lost your home gym, but you got to walk.
Yeah.
Through the ghetto parts of New York.
Yeah.
Which was sick, it sounds like.
Yeah.
All the parts of New York.
Yeah.
What was your favorite coffee? What was your favorite place you went to for a coffee on that walk?
It was a place in Manhattan. It was after we went to Columbia. We walked up. And it was by this, like, really nice cathedral place. I forgot the name of it. I have a picture with the coffee because I was like, this is the best coffee I've ever had. And Marley's like, we got to document it. So I took a picture with the coffee. And I don't remember what it's called. But it was a coffee shop that's next to the restaurant where they filmed Seinfeld.
Oh, okay.
That's all I know.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
No idea.
So.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, favorite food?
I don't even remember where we ate. We went to this fancy Italian restaurant because Marley picked it out that night.
What'd you get?
I ended up getting, I got this like chicken plate or whatever, but it was fancy. So it was like, had this like lemon butter. I hated the whole experience. It was gross. The food was gross in my opinion.
Gross
like our appetizer was like this like vegetable plate. I'm like, why the fuck would I want a vegetable plate? I was just so mad. I was like, this is gross, man.
Dude, I can't do this right now. I'm trying to be so respectful of your food choices, and I find it so difficult.
It was just like not great. But then
you know that this fancy restaurant in New York was delicious, like to the rest of everybody.
Oh,
it was probably
I'm sure.
So
like,
good. What did Marley think?
She loved it.
Yeah,
she
dude,
loved it.
Why would they bring me a plate of vegetables?
I was not a fan, so I was like, all right.
Holy.
But
we don't food shame here.
yeah. The next day, I got to choose dinner, and we went to this because I just wanted to go to diners.
Honestly, dude, I feel that.
Yeah.
Diners are so good.
They just
I love diners
always so good.
much.
So we went to a diner the next day, and I had breakfast for dinner. It was amazing.
Yeah,
so that was my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diners are so good. One of the clients at Block likes to go to Waffle House. I love Waffle House.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to go to Chick-fil-A and shit like that all the time, but Marley was
While you're on vacation
yes.
in New York City?
Yes. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, that's a choice.
Yeah.
To go
It's a choice.
to a drive-through.
Yeah.
To a fast food
100%.
restaurant.
It's fast. It's all right, let's get going. I want to keep
yeah.
walking and doing stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but we don't think about food the same way. At all. When I'm on vacation, I'm normally trying to eat, see how much I can eat.
Yeah.
Of everything.
If it's pastries, though, that's where I care about that. Yeah.
That's fair. Pastries are so good. I had an almond croissant on Sunday that was incredible.
Yeah.
It was so good. So good. Village Bakehouse. Shout out Village Bakehouse. Okay, my training.
Yeah.
My training is good, I think. Ran twice last week. I am a cardio queen now.
Yeah.
I've run, what day is it? Tuesday. I've run 0 times this week.
It's only a Tuesday.
True. Yesterday. So I've been following a program for, I don't know, a while now. And I was doing great following it. Because we've talked about how I don't follow programs very well.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday I did some of the workout, but I just could not get out of my head that I really wanted to clean and jerk.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to do was clean and jerk. And then that turned into I haven't done a clean in a while. I haven't done a jerk in, I don't know, a while.
Oh, yeah, because your shoulder, right?
Yeah. Well, so I was showing a client the other day, when you're doing a jerk, you're not jumping, you're dropping. And was going over it with them, and it felt pretty good. I could get the bar overhead, I think because I'm not pressing. You're kind of dropping and locking. I'm never really overhead pressing the bar. And I did it with just the bar and was like, oh, that fucking felt fantastic. So then yesterday I was feeling myself, and I PR'd.
Oh, shoot.
225 jerk.
Oh,
and the heaviest I've done is 205.
I thought the story was going to go a different direction.
I fucked my shoulder
Yeah.
up. No,
yeah.
I was good.
Oh, wow.
It felt great.
Okay.
And then I did overhead press with dumbbells after at 40 pounds, and that hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling it's that feels terrible, but falling and punching.
Punching up is
totally fine.
That is weird.
I know. But I was supposed to run yesterday. I was super busy. I covered one of our employees' days because it was his birthday, so I offered to take the shift from him. And that turned into 6 a.m. to noon, 3:30 to 6:30. So it was a long day.
Yeah.
It was a long day. But I got a workout in. That was just yesterday. But last week it was good. I think I worked out 4 times, 2 runs. Week before, 2 runs. I hate this. I want to get good at running, but I really don't love it.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to love it. It's like a toxic relationship that I'm really trying to get to work here, And I'm not the toxic one. Running is the toxic one. It's certainly not an issue I'm having. No.
It's not you.
Which brings me to my next point. Maybe I sent this to you. Hopefully I saved it because I wanted to bring this up because I thought this guy was very funny. And I want to shout him out because it feels right to do so. I don't think I sent it. I thought I sent it to you so I could do this, but I'm not smart enough to do that. It's this, I think, Australian guy who raised the funk because he was running should have weight classes.
Oh, a weight class as in
yes.
Okay, heavyweight and all that. Yeah.
Because, and potentially no disrespect to runners, if you take it that way, honestly, I'm not really worried about it because I'm bigger than you.
Yeah.
No. I think... Yeah, there's just so much content, and I think I've talked to you about this. I don't even know if we've talked on the podcast. Not like it's a big deal or anything, But so much content, it's like people complain about content being made for a certain kind of people. Mm-hmm. And running content is not made for people that weigh more.
Yeah.
Like the 10% rule, or you should start at this, or your pace should be this, or da-da-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. I'm not, huge, but running at 220 pounds versus running at like 120 pounds or 150 pounds is a lot different.
Yeah.
And, yeah, this guy just made this really funny post and basically was like, there should be weight classes for why are there no weight classes for running? And that raised a huge funk where people just like went off. And then he made this video that was like, either you've never done team sports and like one is a group and you get offended by this, or like you're just whiny. Like shut up. But I do think that it would be funny if there were weight classes.
Yeah.
For running, and then
that'd be interesting.
It's like in golf, if I suck at golf, I get a handicap. Why don't I get a time handicap for running? Like when we do this race, in November, I feel like as the heaviest of the group, when I finish, I should take like 3 minutes off my pace.
There should be some like coefficient.
Exactly,
like a time factor or coefficient factor to account for weight.
Yeah, account for weight. And you get an addition to your time.
I know, they'll be, I'm so fucking small. They'll be like, add fucking 5 minutes to this bitch. Slow ass. Slow, skinny, fucking weak ass.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah. That's exact word.
I just thought it was really funny to have, people got triggered by it. There was like, so many people were clapping back and being like, that's so stupid. Weight classes where you don't get it, blah blah, and it's like, all right, dude, whatever.
Jeez.
But I do be feeling like a lot of this shit I see of like, here's how you start running, is by people who weigh like 110 pounds. Mm. Any of the Zone 2 conversations with running, catch me out of here, dude. I ain't doing that. Come on, bro. Come on, you think my heart is fucking going Zone 2? I'm lugging my ass around? No way. Dude. I gotta carry these legs around. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Not that that really means anything, but I thought it was a funny thing to be like, to go sign up, to go like check in for your race. You'd be like, I'm checking in for the heavyweight, the heavyweight group. Yeah, thank you so much. What time do I get? Like, do I get -2 minutes? Okay, -2 minutes on my pace. Great. So if I run a 10-minute pace, it's actually an 8-minute pace. Perfect. That sounds fantastic.
That's funny.
No, what it did make me want to do though, because I've been talking to you about cutting some weight off to do this run, it kind of makes me want to stay at 100 kilos
and try it out
and do the run there.
Yeah.
And then
do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah.
Do it at 100 kilos and be good at it. But that's tough too, It's a lot to carry around. But then I get to eat freely. I don't have to think about it. I just eat a bunch of carbs.
That's true.
Carbs only, like 3,000 calories a day of just carbohydrates.
That's it.
And I'll be totally fine.
You don't need anything else.
No, salt, carbohydrates.
Yeah.
No water.
No,
or just
absolutely
fruit.
Not.
No, but my training's going fine. I'm really busy working, so it gets deprioritized sometimes, and that's a pain in my ass. Mm-hmm. But we get it done here and there.
Yeah.
We get it done here and there.
Yeah.
I have run the last 2 weeks. I ran a 10-minute split, then a 3-minute rest, then a 10-minute split. I wasn't breathing like a dog. I felt okay.
Yeah.
I was doing better. My ankle didn't blow up.
Okay.
So, we'll make it. My training's boring.
That's how it should be.
It's boring.
Yeah.
I'm lifting some. I'm running. I'm ignoring interval runs because they're terrible.
Yeah, they're the worst.
But that's about it, dude.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing for training right now. Nothing crazy. Just working a fuck ton.
Yeah.
That's it.
I know.
That's it. That's all we do.
When work gets in the way of your... I've been seeing some like Instagram reels where it's like when your job starts getting in the way of like your priority, which is like your side hobby of working out, that actually like decreases your income because of all the money you spend on it. It's like, yeah, that was literally me in the military. I'm like, fuck, I gotta go for this fucking meeting, but I was gonna go for my lift right now. It's like an important meeting for like the security of our country, and I'm like,
whatever, dude. I'm trying to get a lift in.
Yeah.
That's my favorite hour to go do CrossFit. Fuck.
Yeah.
My favorite coach is gonna be there.
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all I had, was talk about it being a heavyweight runner, which really wasn't even a conversation. I had nothing for it other than it's a funny concept, and there should be weight classes when you sign up for runs.
Yeah.
Not that it does anything, but there's weight classes for everything. Fighting has a weight class. That's all I got. Fighting has a weight class.
Fighting.
Yeah, weightlifting has weight classes.
Yeah.
Powerlifting has weight classes.
Yeah.
What the fuck's my weight class, dude?
Yeah.
No one respects me for being a tubby boy. And that's bullshit. I want to be seen for being a thick boy.
Yeah.
You know, I want to be
that
respected.
to be recognized.
Yeah. I want my medal to be bigger, reflect the size of who I am. It's just kind of dumb. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't want to go down a weight class. I want to be encouraged to go up a weight class. You know?
Yeah.
Give me more. Take away from you.
Yeah.
Give me something.
Yeah.
You owe me reparations for being how big I am. How do you feel about that?
That is true. No, you're right.
You know, you owe me like food.
I do think it's interesting, because working with, triathletes and all that, one thing I've heard a lot, and I think most people who've worked with like female athletes or any type of endurance athlete is like they'll look at the person who's like winning and be like, I need to look like her.
Oh yeah.
And then you're just like, okay, well she has 6 inches on you.
Yeah.
So I can't work with
Maybe
that.
Maybe they're a little bit different.
Yeah, they're just, built a little differently naturally, and like you just can't mimic. But there was one, and I always think that always leads to a conversation, right? Like when an athlete brings that up, it's like, okay, let's have this conversation, because there's something underlying going on, which can lead to eventually like, eating disorders or something like that, which is always like one of the things I try to be very aware of, just because I know naturally. And I think that's why I like working with females, because I kind of get it, because like I'd be lying if I said like, oh yeah, like I don't have body dysmorphia, like blah blah blah. And I think most women have some type of level, and it's like you need to recognize that too. So working with like female athletes, I always feel like I'm very aware of it, and I try to like have honest conversations about it as well. But that's a huge thing, and I feel like that's a conversation I have a lot with female athletes, where it's like they'll be like, I need to look like this runner here. But there was one athlete, I want to say it was like 2 years ago, when she won the Ironman World Championships, and she was like a bigger athlete, professional triathlete, and it was just like, and I remember one of the athletes I was working with was like, yeah, it's cool because she's not like a scrawny athlete, like she's bigger, and it just kind of showed that, and I was like, I know, thank God, like, because most of them are built a certain way and leads other people to believe they have to look like that. So it's it's shitty. Yeah.
Was it you that sent me, I can't remember, maybe it was Carmen, about how the Tour de France athletes have put weight on? Was that in our group chat?
It might have been Carmen. But they put weight on and they're performing better. I've read stuff about that.
Yeah, like this year a bunch of them have put on like 5 to 10 kilos and were saying that their performance feels better. Yeah.
Which makes sense, right?
Yeah, I do. I think some of those sports kind of fall in this like old school realm of like smaller the better, because of like weight to strength relationships and blah 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 blah. And then then we get into that weird thing where it's like we're just underfed all the time.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, I feel like we've talked about this a few times, but not having another gear. Like athletes who don't have a lot of muscle and just prioritize like being kind of thin and getting away with that don't normally have another gear. Like they don't have the muscle and the strength to back that up and do shit with it.
Right.
And then you're like, well, yeah, you don't have a gear because you don't have a gear. You don't work on the gear. Or some people don't have that punchiness.
Yeah.
But I always think like, is that a learned thing or is that like a biological thing? Were they like born, like some people probably just like aren't poppy.
Right.
But can go forever. But there's no way you can't train that,
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, maybe not to a certain degree, but...
Yeah, there's probably some limit. But, I mean, everything's trainable. It's just some people will respond a little better than others, respond a little faster to a greater extent.
Yeah. Or hyperfixate on a different one,
Yeah.
Like people who are like, well, I've never been super explosive. And it's like, okay, well, what kind of training have you done?
Yeah.
Like, let's look at your life. Oh, wow, just run.
Yeah.
Just run. What
exactly.
Like what pace, what distance? Oh, long, like medium paces.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow.
Right.
That's the only thing you do.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I think I'm on the other end of the spectrum where I've done no cardio for forever. Like the most cardio I did was when I was a kid, and then I was in my 20s when I kickboxed. But other than that, you know, when I stopped kickboxing, I was like 24. So from 20 or 23, 24. So from then to now, literally like nothing.
Yeah.
And then I get into running, and I was like, I don't know why I can't run. It's like, well, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I don't know why my base is so low. It's like, well, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You've done nothing. But I'm really explosive. I can do that real well, but I can't run real well. And that's like, well, yeah, duh.
Right.
Yeah, it's obvious that you can't do that. It's like you are it's like being empty on gas and going to the gas or like pulling into the shop and being like, yeah, the car's just not running well. And they're like, is there gas in the tank? It's like, no, that can't be it. It's like, well, if you try putting gas in the tank, it's like, nah, can't be it. Probably not that. So it's normally the easy solution that fixes the problem.
Yeah.
But who knows? Who really knows?
Right.
Who really knows?
Yeah. Maybe you're just not in your DNA.
No, I'm going to put it in my DNA.
Yeah.
I'm going to force it there.
Inject it in there. Yeah.
But I don't know. The hybrid stuff's exhausting.
Yeah.
Trying to do both is really tiring.
Yeah. Do you feel a lot different doing that now that you've incorporated running and all that? Like, do you feel more exhausted actually, or do you feel more exhausted or same level of exhausted as before?
I don't know. Probably more. Yeah, probably more. Like my workouts definitely suffer. Like I eat a bunch. Yeah, I think if I were to look at it honestly though, like I'm probably overdoing it in relation to like how much I'm working right now. Like I'm trying to fit so much in.
Working like work, not like working. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like
your cup is pretty full.
Oh yeah.
It's like overflowing.
Yeah, for sure. My cup is overflowing. And I keep being like, let's see how much more I can fit into this.
Yeah.
And then being like, oh, I want, I'm exhausted. It's like, my cup was overflowing before I picked up a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
So, it's like, the whole thing of like, are you overtraining or you just have too much on your plate?
Right.
Like, the size of my cup cannot, I don't think, increase anymore.
Yeah.
So then it's not about what can I add. It's like, what can I reduce?
Right.
And I do think sometimes like the whole entire concept of hybrid almost requires you to not have a stressful life outside of doing that as your training. Like similar to there's not a lot of content for bigger runners. I'm not like the principles are all the same. I think the starting point and the realistic concepts about it are a little bit different. Like there's no difference from a 100-kilo runner and a 50-kilo runner. Like our principles are the same, but how we start is probably going to be a little bit different, and the volume is going to be a little bit different, and like the routes we take to get there are going to be a little bit different. And with like all the hybrid stuff you see online, even like some of the like more famous people in the hybrid space, that's their job. Their job is the training. Like it's all the same thing. And you don't see many hybrid people who like have a full-time job. I mean, you don't see many big influencers that have a full-time job outside of what they do for content.
Yeah. Well, I feel like there's this wave of CEOs right now of like pretty big like supplement companies and stuff like that who are like pretty crazy hybrid athletes while also like doing the whole CEO thing.
Yeah.
And most of them also have like newborn babies, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm just assuming the wife is doing all of this, but I don't know. I'm just making this assumption.
Yeah.
Because there's no way.
Well, I mean, there's something, like the cup analogy is true.
Yeah.
Something has to give.
Right.
Even these like high performing people that, are CEOs and they're doing the hybrid stuff and the Ironman, blah, 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 blah,
yeah.
Something is giving in their at-home relationship. Like some balance is cut off.
Yeah, and I do think some people have like a bigger cup than others, right?
Sure.
Like some seeing these people, I'm like, okay, like their cup is probably 8 times my size. Like my cup looks like a little shot glass next to theirs. Because I get really anxious with things when I'm like, oh, this, like I have this upcoming test, and like days leading up to it, my stomach's all fucked up and all that, and I have to just kind of like pull back because of it. So it's like clearly like I have my cups like this versus this. So yeah, where other people can manage that a lot better, and they're just kind of, you know, able to chug along and just continue as it is. So I think that's definitely something too. Yeah. You know, people recover faster, people just perform better overall. Yeah. But yeah, I do agree. Like, you know, there's things that you got to give. It definitely can't fit all in one.
No, and I think we've sent this in our group chat about like this like stupid thing people do where it's like we all have the same 24 hours and you know all that stupid shit.
I hate that so
I remember you sent the one of that dude that's like, I did my run at 5 a.m. You did your run at 5 p.m. What's like, can you see the difference or whatever? What was funny, and
he was serious, right?
I know, he was serious. He was not trolling, unfortunately. I don't think. I mean, it could be like a really elaborate troll, which is kind of funny. But, you know, his point is like, he does his run at 5 a.m., so he's way more disciplined. I do think it's actually the opposite. I think it's the people getting off of work.
Oh, dude, there's no way
after
you'll catch
a full
me working.
day?
Yeah, you will not catch me running at 5 p.m. At the end of a work day, absolutely not. Yeah. Anytime after like 8 a.m., if it doesn't get done by then, guess what? We're not training. We're not training. No, I can't. That is not. Yeah, I have to do it.
That is so funny, dude.
Dude, it's.
But yeah, I mean, there's some people like. It's just a hard balance. Like I think about that a lot of like. Like the idea of the cup all the time. And people who can push a lot. Like if I think about my day, like I'm a pretty busy person, and you know, people, I see this shit posted online too, and sometimes I understand it, but sometimes it's like, you don't have time to do this, like let me see your screen time, or let me see da 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 da. And it's like that I feel like negates from all the other stuff I am doing. Like, you know, I think Western culture is so much of like, what can you do? Like, how much more can we do? How much more can we do? And we don't put any emphasis on the recovery part of like, hey, maybe like actually what you should do is increase your screen time a little bit. Like if you are doing stuff and you're having a hard time relaxing, maybe you should go lay on the couch. And like put a blanket on and a show and just like veg out for a little bit. Like maybe we should encourage that. And that's probably not the most sought after take. I think I say that to people sometimes and they're very surprised that I have been not attacked, but lightly attacked for my opinion that rest days, I try to actively get as few steps as possible. Like rest, none, zero. I don't want to move. I just want to eat food and lay on the couch. In like ideal world, lay on the couch, get a little stoned, watch TV, scroll my phone, play some games. That's it. I want to do anything. And I feel like that's good for my brain. Like I can just like, sometimes I can just shut everything off. Like I can turn the computer off and then wake up the next day and be like, all right, I'm good to go. And I think we like kind of shit on that. You know, because we're so like, it's such like a hustle culture, productivity, blah, 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 where it's like, have you tried just chilling the fuck out? Right. You know, like you know, working with clients, and I'm sure it's with students too, where it's like, I've had so many people come to me and be like, I'm doing all this, I'm doing all this, I just da 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 da, I'm so stressed, and I'm always like, hey, your life is a lot right now. Like instead of always feeling like you need to add something to relax, why don't we remove something? Like why don't we cut something out? Like find something that's not serving you right now, and replace it with something that is. Like something that you can choose. Like if your problem is like, I'm just fucking wasting time on my phone, it feels like shit, great. That's a moment where we could remove that and either do nothing or do something that feels more relaxing to you. Right. Like if that doesn't feel relaxing, do you like reading? Do you like drawing? Right. Do you like going to sit outside and just like listen? Do you like remove that, add something, or just remove it? Like just take it away and see if removing something can be helpful. Yeah.
That brings me to, there was one time in this previous semester where one of my athletes, you can tell like she works so hard in everything, like in her sport, one of the greatest in her sport, and like super elite, and then also does a lot of work and like is a great student as well, and is involved in a lot of things. And there was one time where she like didn't show up to strength training, and she didn't like give me a heads up that she was not showing up, so she just like completely didn't show up to the team training. And then I got a text from her after. It's like, hey, sorry, I slept through. And, like, I just completely napped. And I'm just like, honestly, that's probably better.
Yeah, it probably was the best thing.
Yeah, she was, like, super apologetic. And I was like, honestly, this is probably best for you. Because, like, I just know you're always, like, stressed. Like, not stressed, but she's always doing something. And I'm like, honestly, taking away that strength training was probably the better option for you that day.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I definitely think that's good. But I think one thing you mentioned is, like, because you said for you like to veg out. And then you mentioned, like, do something that's, like, good for your brain, right? For you, that's vegging out. If I were to sit on a couch, like, still
it would drive you crazy.
I would go insane. But I could, like, you know.
But and that's different for everyone.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Then, like,
so
knowing your client is being like,
yeah,
what do you like to do that gives you the feeling that I get from doing this, which is not, please don't do that.
Yeah.
You're going to have a fucking panic attack.
Dude, I would
don't do it.
Not do very well.
But what is the thing for you that we could remove or add into this situation that would make you have the same feeling that I have when I do this? And that, because I'm not advocating for everyone to do what I do. Right. It's just like, do
something that's good for your brain.
Do something that is, that the choice is, I'm doing this for me.
Right.
To provide some, like, relaxation and chill out, to, like, bring everything down, to unload the cup a little bit. Yeah. And that's different for everyone. And I do think coaches miss that sometimes, where it's like, like, when I tell people this, I will say, like, for me, it is as few steps as possible. I don't want to move. I want to sit on the couch with my dogs, probably going to get high, and I'm going to play video games or watch TV. I'll watch Lord of the Rings. It's probably what I'm going to do. And that's what I'm doing. I don't want to talk. I just want to fucking zone out. Yeah. That's what I do. You need to find something that is that for you. Yeah. And that's unique to you. Right. And you can try the way I do it. Some people don't like that. I think you'd have a meltdown. Yeah. I think I'd have to strap you to the chair. And you'd be like, I can't watch this anymore.
That's why I hate vacations. Because, like, vacations, you're supposed to
doesn't feel relaxing.
Wake up late. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to sit on the beach. I fucking hate sitting on the I hate sitting on the beach. I hate waking up late. I hate doing nothing. I hate, like, going to barbecues and you're just sitting there and you're just like I want to do, I don't know what it is. I don't, so that's why I have a hard time with, like, vacations and all that, because I feel like, you know.
Yeah, but as an adult, like, you can set the vacations, exactly, how you want to.
I mean, kind of, right? Yeah. I have to consider other people.
Yes, of course. But, yeah, I think finding a way to, like, reset, and maybe that's what these like really crazy busy people who are also doing Ironmans. Maybe they're either so high strung that it's going to snap at some point. Yeah. Or what we don't see is they are really good at doing something that empties their cup a little bit. Yeah. And some of us are bad at it. Yeah. And maybe that's what's happening, is those people can get so much done because they're actively being like, no, this sequence of things, that's for me. Yeah. That makes me feel really good. Yeah. And makes the other stuff feel easy to do. Where some of us just, like, burn at both ends and never stop to, like, put them out real quick and be like, let me recover.
Yeah, there was Matt Fraser, who's CrossFit champion for anyone who
the GOAT.
Who like 6 times, I think. He mentioned, like, his rest days was once a week. And he did absolutely nothing. Like, that was his day he would, like, sit on the couch all day. Same thing that you said. Because he's training, that was his full-time job, training, I don't know how many hours per day.
His splits were crazy.
Yeah, I just know.
There's those documentaries about him.
Yeah.
It's nuts,
It's just insane the amount of volume
5 hours
and time. That he was dedicating to it. And he, like, if we use the term optimize in quotation, but he optimized everything, right? Like, from his sleep to what he ate, you know, he made sure to not waste time doing anything else other than focusing on his training and actually doing his training. And so the one day that he had off, he wanted nothing to do. Like, I think he said that he didn't do, like, some people on their off days, right, they'll try to get certain, like you were saying, certain steps. So I'll do nasal breathing on the bike, and then I'll get certain steps. I'll do, like, a mobility protocol and all that stuff. He, like, didn't do any of that. It was just, like, sit on the couch, watch TV. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think maybe I want your opinion on this, but there's so much we talk about that's like physiologically correct, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to do a mobility routine and get in the plunge and da-da-da-da. I think more of that is what it's doing psychologically.
Yeah.
That's, you know, that's the tool you're actually pulling on. And if some of that for you is like doing physical things that make you feel relaxed, I think that's the feeling you're going for. It's not necessarily the cold plunge and the yoga and the steps and the nasal breathing. It's this like psychological effect of relaxation, of like, this makes me feel like I'm resetting. That's what's causing the bigger downstream, like mental offload, nervous system offload, rather than the physical. Like, because if I can relax the way I do, and you can relax the way you do, and those both bring about like relaxation, then it must be in our heads, not in our bodies. Because I want to get like, I'm talking like 200 steps. Like, I fill my water 3 times. That's it.
You're getting like Ozzy's getting more steps than you. Yeah.
Oh, dude, for sure. Or like, I go sit outside with the dogs, and then like one time go take them to like sniff grass. And that's it. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, it must be in your head. Like, it's got to be. That's got to be the lever that we're pulling. Because I just don't think that there's like a physiological thing happening, right?
I think sometimes there is, but I think most of it is, like you were saying, right? We'll do what's good for your brain.
Yeah, the mental fatigue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's if we're talking about like rest days, recovery days to make you feel better for the upcoming.
Yeah.
I think the priority is going to be like the mental stuff. I do what you like doing. And I do think there's some good for all these like recovery modalities, right? Like there's some benefit physiologically to a lot of them.
Yeah.
But I think the one that's going to give you the most bang for your buck is just doing what you like.
Yes.
And all that, and just like resetting the way you want to reset.
Yeah.
And I think that's why some people have a hard time actually resetting, because the things they like doing still require energy. Yeah. Right? And so like resetting, like, for example, like resetting for me was the trip to New York, and we walked 20 miles one day, and my legs were fucked by the end of the day. So it was like, you know, brain-wise, I was like, oh, I'm ready. I feel so good. I feel so good. Like, I didn't look at my work phone once that day and all that. But in like mentally, I felt great. But then at the end of the day, I was like, all right, I'm fucking fried. Yeah. So, you know, considering that, but yeah, that's funny. So then it's trying to find like what can we do? Yeah. Yeah, there's part of me that hates the term active rest day, because I'm always like... Yeah, active rest, active recovery. Yeah, it's like we're not actually doing that. Yeah, I used to do that. We're doing a smaller stimulus. Yeah. If any stimulus at all. Yeah. But it's, you know, it's anything's a small stimulus. Right. If it's not a lot. So then it's like, you're not resting. It's an active day, it's just a low load. Yeah. Where it's like a rest day is a rest day. Yeah. Like, go get a massage. Go sit in a cold plunge. That's probably stressful. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, I think in my head, when I think about like physiological stress and psychological stress, and I'm on a rest day, I'm trying to reduce both of those to near zero. And cold plunge and sauna are both massively stressful events. Like, the whole thing they study in those two is like heat shock proteins and cold shock proteins, right? Like, you jump in ice cold water and we're like, look at all these benefits. And it's actually your brain being like, oh, fuck, I'm dying. Right? Yeah, it's a stress response. Essentially, right? Like, you stress the system. It's like, what are you doing? Get out of the water. And then we're like, no, fight that feeling. Fight that fucking feeling. Fucking freeze to death. Yeah. And then, so it's like, it's recovery and it's like, does these cool things. But part of me is always like, man, there's like a psychological stress in that. That's like, or physical stress. Yeah. So, I don't know. And who knows what the balance is, but... Yeah, I think that's the hard part, is finding the balance. I used to do, like, active recovery days when I had a little bit more time. For me, I felt like it was great, because I would just, like, pedal easy on the bike, and I would do some accessory work that I never do, you know, whatever. And then, like, it gave me structure within my day, too. Yeah. And I think that's one thing that I really struggle with, is when I don't have structure. I'm like, I don't know, man, like... Yeah. If the random days, like the random holidays that we get throughout the year where it's like, oh, you have this random like Monday or Friday off. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do now?
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm like, now you threw me off. Now I don't know.
Dude, I'm gonna take you to a painting class.
A painting class?
Yeah, one of these random days off, you and I are gonna go paint.
Yeah.
Or draw.
Oh God.
Or go to like a wine tasting or something.
I've done what are they called? Sip and paint or whatever they're called. I've done one of those before, or twice.
Did you like it?
I really did, actually. I could do that because like I'm busy. But yeah.
Well, you know what we should do? I was just talking to Tyler about this at work. We should go on a meditation retreat.
Oh boy.
A silent retreat. No talking the whole time. It's like 3 days.
That actually does sound nice, though.
Doesn't it, dude?
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up.
Everyone shut the fuck up.
We all shut up.
Yeah.
And all I do is talk.
That would be nice.
Oh.
I would like that.
I don't know how long it would be nice, because then you're in your head. You're not
I'm curious.
What would happen?
What would happen? Because, like, did you ever watch a show called Special Warfare where they have, like, B and C-list celebrities do stuff?
Yeah, and some of those guys are like tier 1 operators.
Yeah.
They're like gnarly motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so in the show, so they have like B and C list celebrities come in, former athletes, like NFL athletes and stuff, and they make them go through this like special ops training.
It's fun.
It's interesting to watch and see like, you know, all the different obstacles and stuff. But there was one like towards the end of the whole training where it's like they have to sit in this room and it's like this crying baby. They just have this like audio on repeat of this crying baby. Mm-hmm. And you're sitting in the room, sleep deprived, and it's hours of them just like there. And I think they're like blindfolded and have their hands tied. Jeez. And I remember watching it and I'm like, that's not that big of a deal. It's just noise. You just sit there, whatever. But then after I'm like, oh fuck, like listening to a crying baby after. I remember Marley was like, I feel like you would go crazy after, but like that's like torture. With
the most love and respect, Ozzy barks for 10 seconds, and you are in a bordering panic attack. So, in the most love and respect, you would lose your mind.
In my head, I would kill it. I'm like, oh, I could do that.
You'd kill it. You know how I feel 10 seconds riding a bike? I'm like, I'm down on. That's you in this. You'd be out. Over. Last time I was here, that he was barking for like 2 minutes, and you're like, I can't do this. I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, maybe though. Maybe you could get away with it. But
the
I don't
silent.
think you'd like it.
No, the silent retreat is giving me those vibes of like me being like, oh, that sounds so nice.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned like, oh, you could get in your head. I'm like, oh, fuck.
I don't know. They seem really interesting. I think it's interesting because I think.
Do you just like chill the whole day without?
I don't know. I think you like do stuff. I think it's like a guided thing, but the goal is to not talk. It's just silent.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like part of me. So that I was talking about that, and then I wanted to go camping. I wanted to go camping by myself and just do like
a solo trip type thing.
And just like what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna talk.
Yeah.
Who am I going to talk to? Myself? I guess I could. But then I think I would just be quiet and think.
Yeah.
And like just bring a notebook and just like draw.
Yeah.
Like draw where I'm sitting.
I remember when I used to live by myself, and this was like when I was in New York City. And I remember like I would go days and I'm like, I haven't talked to anyone and I haven't like physically like spoken words.
So that's why I think I'd be good at it too. When Katie leaves like for the weekend or something and I get home from work.
You don't talk.
Sometimes I'll like yawn and I can smell my own breath because I haven't opened my mouth in like 10 hours. And I'm like,
what the fuck?
That's weird. And I just like will sit there and think or like, I don't know. Like I just don't do anything.
Yeah.
So, but I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a solo camping trip would be fun.
Yeah.
And just like, I want to make like a little sleeping area in the bed of my truck. Mm-hmm. And then just like sleep in the bed of my truck. Stoke a fire.
That does sound relaxing.
Draw stuff.
Yeah.
Have nothing to do. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's like keep a fire going all night. Wake up.
Yeah.
Make some food.
There you go. That's all you need.
Putz around.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Go on a trail run.
Yeah.
Go on an 80-mile trail run. Quick 80-mile trail run. Come back. Finish camping.
Yeah.
Don't talk to anybody.
Hardcore.
Oh, God. What else you got, Day?
I think that's it, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap the pod.
Yeah.
We're both super awake, not tired at all.
Yeah, dude. I feel great. I'm thriving.
We're both thriving.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. This is episode 33.
33?
33.
Yeah.
We're going to have some cool guests on soon, so we're excited about it. We'll let you know as soon as we get a date for them. One of them will be the ever talked about Joseph Hawthorne, owner of Block Fitness.
We almost made it the whole episode.
Yeah, I couldn't make it the whole episode without
Yeah.
evoking his name. But if I say it 3 times and spin around, he'll run through that door in a GIMP outfit. He won't. Maybe he will.
Maybe.
But that's all. Please like, comment, subscribe. We'll answer the questions next time. We forgot to look at them. We're terrible people. But yeah, please follow the podcast. Send it to your friends. Keep listening. We appreciate it. It's been fun. And that's it.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
I got nothing.
Any life advice for the people?
Nothing.
I was going to say something silly, but I'm not going to. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.
Maybe. Let's see. Stop.